Alright, let's go. Go outside and get some exercise. Play bagpipes in the middle of the night. 'Cause these days we're living on our pride. Let's make some memories for the fireside. Can you feel it in your dreams when you go to bed at night? Can you see it in the first rays of dawn's early light? We are alive. We are alive. We are alive. All right, let's go. This ain't no time for stupid, foolish pride. Just take a look at what's before your eyes. 'Cause these days we're living on our pride. Let's make some memories for the fireside. Can you feel it in your dreams when you go to bed at night? Can you see it in the first rays of dawn's early light? We are alive. We are alive. We are alive. All right, let's go. Ew. All right, let's go.
Hi guys. Wow, there's a lot of comments on that. What happened when I wasn't paying attention, right?
What's up, guys? We're called KillBillies. Thanks for tuning in. This next song is called Honesty. It was all a dream, or maybe I was drunk. I really don't remember. When a good old friend of mine, he said to me, in response to my neuroses, in the week before I left them, he said, Ben, just keep it real. It's really all you need. So tell them of your loving heart. Tell them to believe in a world that's full of possibilities. Tell them you want to take part, even though you're leaving. You're not backing down, you're stepping up, giving all you got now finally. Well, it's fine for you to be the person that you really want to be. Allow it and you will see. It's easier to drop your guard than fight and try a little honesty. Honesty, 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 yeah. That's what you've hope that they agree. Tell them that you love your wife, tell them you love music, tell them that although you can't worry, that you've never been more happy. No, no one could be more happy, that you're living a real love story. And though the world can be scary, you think that maybe you might die happy. Yeah, it's fine for you to be the person that you really want to be. Allow it and you will see. It's easier to drop your guard than fight and try a little honesty. Honesty, 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 yeah, honesty, yeah, yeah. Thanks, guys. Just to clear it up, I'm English. I'm English, guys.
We always have to clarify it, though. It's
Some
always
of
an
my
issue.
family is Irish, but I'm resoundingly English.
Resoundingly.
All right, this is an Irish song though. It's called "As I Rode Down." And it goes like this.
And
He's
on
English,
that
but
note,
this is
we're
an
gonna
Irish
play
song.
an
Thanks,
Irish
String
song for
Assassins.
you.
What's up, String Assassins?
Oh, hey, guys.
As I rode out on a May morning right early, I spied my love along the way, and Lord, she was early. Her shoes were black, her stockings white, her earrings shone like silver. She had a darkened robe in, I got an earring struck her shoulders. She sang a little diddle 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 dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. With a little diddle 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 dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday, cha-lunday. How old are you, my bonny bee girl? How old are you, my darling? How old are you, my bonny bee girl? I'll be 17 on Sunday. Well, I went to the house at the top of the hill, and the moon was shining clearly. She went up to let me in, and the mother chanced to hear me. She sang a little diddle diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. Little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday, cha-lunday. She grabbed her by the hair of the head, and into the room she brought her. With the brood of a hazel branch, she was well the daughter. Will you marry me now, my soldier boy? Will you marry me now or never? Will you marry me now, my soldier boy? Don't you know I'm done forever? No, I can't marry you, my bonny bee girl. I can't marry you, my darling. I have a wife at home, and how can I disown her? With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday, cha-lunday. Oh, a pint at night is my delight, and a gallon in the morning. The young girls are my heartache, and the old ones are my darling. As I rode out on a May morning right early, I spied my love along the way, and Lord, she was early. With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday. With a little diddle dee, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-hiddle diddy, cha-lunday, cha-lunday.
it's a little weird to just kind of stop and not hear anybody or anything.
I know. It's off-putting,
It's
isn't
like
it?
eerily quiet. Yeah.
It's nice.
I
There's
know.
a lot of words going on. I'm reading this
Right,
the whole
right,
time
right,
we're going
right.
now, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty entertaining.
It's really cool seeing you guys all there.
Who's Jessica, Hector? It's freaking awesome.
Why are you asking
406. Oh, she's an
I said,
artist.
oh my God,
She's-
Hector, this is
she's-
freaking
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
She's my girlfriend. No, she's one of my artist friends.
Okay, this next one, it's
That
called...
bass player, though, right?
Right?
Right. This next one's called Fall on Your Sword. It's a song that we just wrote
Yesterday.
pretty recently. Washed up on the shore. The world's a little different this time around. Slowly move towards a happy place, don't rush this time around. This time it takes care of all these things. Time takes care of us. Oh, there's nothing left to prove. No goals to make or people to impress. Just do the next right thing and leave it to fate to do the rest. It's time, it takes care of all these things, the bruises and the cuts. Your time, it takes care of all these things. Time takes care of us. Oh yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. There's no shame in you being wrong. As long as you learn from what you've done. Learn from what you've done, yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. Another day will surely come. And in time, yeah, you will feel better. You'll feel better, yeah. It's not the same as it was before. The world's a little different, and so are we. But once we were so sure, now we are living in humility. 'Cause time, it takes care of all these things. Time takes care of us. Oh, now my eyes have cleared. I focus on today with no regrets. I won't live in fear. The sun is shining, good times are ahead. It's time, it takes care of all these things. So in time I trust. Oh, time, it takes care of all these things. Time takes care of us. Oh yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. There's no shame in you being wrong. As long as you learn from what you've done. Learn from what you've done, yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. Another day it will surely come. And in time, yeah, you will feel better. You'll feel better, yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. There's no shame in you being wrong. As long as you learn from what you've done. Learn from what you've done, yeah. No need to fall on your sword, my son. Another day it will surely come. And in time, yeah, you will feel better. You'll feel better, yeah. 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 All right. Thanks, Danielle. This next one is about my wife. It's called East Coast Girl. Goes like this. With an East Coast girl, a firestorm of an East Coast girl. She was nothing west of the Mississippi in another time and another city. I met her in a northern town with eyes of blue and hair of brown. I met her in Manchester, I met her in the rainy city. And we waited, anticipated for our lives. It was crazy, complicated, but in time, she was mine. And we howled at the moon and the passing cars, singing who would have thought we'd have made it this far. Up on the roof, among the stars, I guess we'd be given a fighting chance. Alright. She offered me a bottle of rum and coke. We sounded steps and shared a smoke, and then danced the night away drunk to hell in a special corner of a dirty city. Then I went away for a good long time. My heart grew heavy and my soul grew tired, and everywhere I'd see her face and the girls of all those far-flung cities. And we waited, anticipated for our lives. It was crazy, complicated, but in time, oh, she was mine. And we howled at the moon and the passing cars, singing who would have thought we'd have made it this far. Up on the roof, among the stars, I guess we'd be given a fighting chance. Alright. Just lately, oh, it makes me wanna smile all the time. As we howl at the moon and the passing cars, who would have thought we'd have made it this far? Covered in bruises and battle scars from the streets of the cities in times gone past. Howl at the moon and the passing cars, who would have thought we'd have made it this far? Up on the roof, among the stars, I guess we'd be given a fighting chance.
Hope everybody's having a really good Friday night. Sitting at home. Quarantining, maybe? Perhaps.
In some parts of the globe, for sure. If any of my UK people are out there, then they're a bit more locked down than we are.
Actually, compared to us Florida people.
Yeah, don't even go there. All right, so this next one's called Raise a Ruckus. It goes like this. Come along, everybody, come along, while the moon is shining bright, shining bright. Get on board and down the river float. Gonna raise a ruckus tonight. All right, all right, all right. My little girl, she's 5'2". Raise a ruckus tonight. Hair of blonde, eyes of blue. Raise the ruckus tonight. Come along, everybody, come along. While the moon is shining bright, get on board and down the river flow. Gonna raise a ruckus tonight. My little girl, she's 5'11". Raise the ruckus tonight. If you ring that bell, she'll take you to heaven. Raise the ruckus tonight. Come along, everybody, come along. While the moon is shining bright, get on board and down the river flow. Gonna raise a ruckus tonight. All right. Raise the ruckus tonight. Raise the ruckus tonight. Raise the ruckus tonight. Raise the ruckus tonight. Come along, everybody, come along. While the moon is shining bright, shining bright. Get on board and down the river flow. Gonna raise a ruckus tonight. All right, all right, all right. Come along, everybody, come along. While the moon is shining bright, shining bright. Get on board and down the river flow. Gonna raise a ruckus tonight. It's a poisonous road to make bad bread. Money in your pocket for an ass's head. Farewell is laid on quite a spread. Those kind words are quick and easy said. Just smile and say hello. 'Cause nobody needs to know, nobody needs to know. Tell yourself you work hard. God is diligent, He will bless your cause. Try and find a reason to get out of bed. Go and see the people that you know. Smile and say hello. 'Cause nobody needs to know, nobody needs to know. And if I go crazy, promise you will tell me. If I go blind, help me open my eyes. If I can't fight it, stand in my corner. If I get lost, listen for my cries. It's so fragile, the gale that surrounds me, with the screaming souls behind. And if there's any reason to pursue this, it's with you by my side. 'Cause it's a slow, steady stairway from the cradle to the grave. I'll lead if you will follow. I'll be strong if you'll be brave. And we'll try real hard, maybe we can find purpose in this pinprick life. Cultivate a taste in wine, then drink the sucker down till you feel fine. And smile and say hello. 'Cause nobody needs to know, nobody needs to know. And if I go crazy, promise you will tell me. If I go blind, help me open my eyes. If I can't fight it, stand in my corner. If I get lost, listen for my cries. It's so fragile, the veil that surrounds me, and we're just screaming souls behind. If there's any reason to pursue this, it's with you by my side. It's a slow, steady stairway from the cradle to the grave. I'll lead if you will follow. I'll be strong if you'll be brave, if you'll be brave. So, this next one is called Promised Dream. We just released it as a single. You can find it pretty much anywhere that streams music. Spotify, YouTube, all those places. Bill, if you go and look on Spotify for KillBillies, you'll find a whole find a whole slew of our songs, including this new one, which we're trying to plug at the moment, called Promised Dream. We're going to play it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know if we were running from the place or from ourselves, but we were happy for the ocean in between. Looking for a new start, we sadly said farewells. Found what we were looking for, more than we had bargained for. Round here no one cares much where they're from, just as long as you know right from wrong. Instead of who do you think you are, we say who do you want to be. Though it ain't easy, I'm out here sowing seeds for the lost shreds of a promised dream. We were tough and we were cunning, we looked out for ourselves, learned some hard lessons on the way. We carved out a living with help from all our friends. I play music, Christy, while she rents boats by the day. Around here no one cares much where you're from, just as long as you got it going on. Instead of who do you think you are, we say who do you want to be. Though it ain't easy, I'm out here sowing seeds for the last shreds of a promised dream. And it ain't all sunshine and roses, bad apples, yeah there's a few. Suicides and overdoses that break our hearts, break it in two. That's the worst year of our life, crashes down around us still. I'm just glad that I'm alive and sucking on this bitter pill. 'Cause round here no one cares much where you're from, we just care that you keep keeping on. Instead of who do you think you are, we say who do you want to be. Though it ain't easy, I'm out here sowing seeds for the last shreds of a promised dream. Though it ain't easy, I'm out here sowing seeds for the last shreds of a promised dream. All right, so see if you can find that on iTunes or Spotify or YouTube or all those good places.
I'm glad you and your hubby are totally digging this.
Totally. All right, so this next one is mine and James's favorite song, and because it's James's favorite song too, he gets to sing on it as well.
Exactly.
It's only his favorite song because it's got his name in it.
Literally, and all different parts of it and aspects.
Of course.
So for our next time we do a live stream, what songs that we do would you guys want us to do on the live stream aside from apparently Wagon Wheel?
Right.
So we'll definitely add that one because obviously it's
Don't
something we're
say,
going to
don't
have
say
to do at
Tennessee
some point.
whiskey.
Oh God.
Right.
All right. A girl could feel special on any such light. So James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I've seen you on corners and cafes it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color. they did right. Tell them all about it, James.
St. James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. I'm warning you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. Well, I've fought with the law since I was 17. Lost many a man to get my Vincent machine. Well, I'm 21 now, I'ma make 22. I don't mind dying for the love of you. But if fate would take my stride, I'll give you my Vincent to ride.
Come down to the hospital called Sergeant McCrae, for they've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast in his chest, left nothing inside. Come down to his dying bedside. And when they got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry, and he gave her his Vincent
To ride.
This is James, in my opinion. There's nothing in this world beats a 52 black lightning and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greases won't do. They don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. So he reached down, slipped her the keys, said I've no further use for these. See angels on aerials in leather and chrome, coming down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent
To ride.
So I saw you wrote Fair with the Friends on there. Yeah, we get into that one. We've been practicing it, but we decided not to do it on this particular
Thanks, Drums and Rums.
run.
I like your
Hi,
your
Drums and Rums.
podcast, by the way. It's always fun.
If you ever want us to come on it, let us know.
Because we're such drummers.
We have feet drums. We
Come
have
on,
feet drums.
That's totally unique, right?
Yeah, it's a type of drumming, you know. Right? See, Drums and Rums agrees. All right. This is a song we wrote a long time ago called Things to Say and Do. So sick of being unemployed, writing music just to pass the time, moving through this like a droid with just an Wii and broken toys, my only partners in crime. So sick and tired of being a boy, surely one day I'll grow into a man, stand up, not duck down and avoid before my willpower is destroyed for the last and final time. So sick and tired of second place, to push over a waste of space. It's time to state my case, my way or the highway. So stay out of my way. Are you going my way? Doing as I say. 'Cause I got things to do, I can't humour you no more. My manifesto is deployed. Though it seems like quite a skill to find, my heart is leaping overjoyed. I was getting so annoyed, keeping my mouth shut all the time. So put some noses out of joint. Opportunity costs a lot sometimes, and if I can't escape the void, I'll use the force and self-appoint me as the leader of my tribe. So sick and tired of second place, a push over a waste of space. Time to state my case, it's my way or the highway. So stay out of my way. Are you going my way? Doing as I say. 'Cause I got things to do, I can't humour you no more. I got things to do and I can't humour you. It's my way or the highway. So stay out of my way. Are you going my way? Doing as I say. 'Cause I got things to do and I can't humour you no more. Cool. Kelly, yeah, you want to join the band? Play some accordion? That'd be awesome. All right.
Yes.
This is a song. I write a lot of songs about this apparently, but it's a song about moving to the US. It's called Folk Like Us.
It was very a big imprint on him.
Yeah, right. One way of putting it, yeah. 3, 2, 3, 4. Folk like us. We need the open spaces and folk like us. We need the wind in our hair, folk like us. Disappear without traces now. Gonna leave in the dead of night. Just watch my dust. Blaze a trail again. I'm gonna leave in the dead of night, so I don't rust in the cold Manchester rain. 'Cause I gotta keep on keeping on. I gotta move this all along. I gotta sail away to chase these blues away. Though I'll miss you when I'm gone, I'll be right where I belong, somewhere across those ocean waves. Or I'll see you some sunny day. I'm gonna leave in the morning. I'm gonna take my time, pack up all my things. Gonna leave in the morning. Gonna take what's mine. Take what the future brings. 'Cause I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I gotta move this all along. I gotta sail away to chase these blues away. Though I'll miss you when I'm gone, I'll be right where I belong, somewhere across those ocean waves. Or I'll see you some sunny day. spark here. Can you hear that? 'Cause I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna move this all along. I'm gonna sail away to chase these blues away. Oh, I'll miss you when I'm gone. I'll be right where I belong, somewhere across those ocean waves. Or I'll see you some sunny day. And folk like us, we need the open spaces, and folk like us, we need the wind in our hair. Folk like us disappear without traces now, to new people and new places now, with wide open smiling faces now, strapping up my bootlaces now. All right, guys, we've got one more song now. Thanks so much for watching.
I'm glad y'all came out and hung out with us online. Oh yeah, hey. I know a lot of these people.
You know the Lovin' Cuban? That's the best screen name ever.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Hi, Maria.
Who's the Lovin' Cuban?
I don't know. That's a great screen name.
You ready, guys? Go! All we wanted was a fair, happy world with no assholes to tell us what to do. All we wanted was to move it along, yeah, get better world in an image we would choose, win or lose. But the truth will out, and the rot sets in, and the ideals they fade. So your roots come out, and your programming drags you slowly to your grave. Won't you help me? Get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back. Oh my Lord, get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a God-fearing man, but I know when I've done wrong. Don't get me wrong, I'm trying when I can, but temptation done me wrong. Well, the truth will out, comes in the doing. Of words, nothing is made. Send your roots back out, crash the programming, dragging you slowly to your grave. Won't you help me? Get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back. Oh my Lord, get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back. All I want right now is to rediscover where my heart is at and drag my ethics back. All I want right now is to rediscover where my soul is at. Get get the devil off my back. Won't you help me get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back? Won't you help me get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back? Won't you help me get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back? Won't you help me get the devil, get the devil, get the devil off my back? Yeah. Thank you very much. We've been KillBillies.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so
for
much to
coming out and
LMC.
hanging out.
And
Guys,
thanks
got any questions before we take a little breather and come back? We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back and do a little interview. So anybody got any questions before that? Or at least save them for the interview. Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
All right. Peace.
Kelsey, and we are at Live Music Community in Palm Beach Gardens. KillBillies just did a live stream, and I really enjoyed it because it was different. I mean, look at all these instruments. Ben, we got feet drums.
Right? Yeah. That was an idea that a long time ago, me and this other guy were really impressed with this local musician called Ben Prestige. He plays drums with his feet. We thought, oh, we could introduce that. And then we thought, well, instead of one person playing them both, why don't we split it up into two? And there was a lot of teething trouble with that. I tell you what, it takes a while to get used to doing that. And actually, when James jumped in with it, he did fantastically well. He's got a very natural sense of rhythm, so the transition was pretty smooth, actually.
Yeah, this
It's a
is
bass player
actually
thing.
a different live stream, and it's because you guys have such different instruments. I mean, we had the sax. A lot of people were hoping you bust out the accordion, but maybe we'll do that in this interview. What was it like doing a live stream? I know this was your first time here at LMC. How did that kind of feel?
Well, I got a couple of things I want to say. I won't hog all the questions, I promise.
No, hog away. We're hanging out.
We've done a couple of things like this in the past, but LMC is really just
Not
great.
at this production level.
This place is great.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so much different and so much nicer.
Yeah, it was nice for us because it put a bit of pressure on us to like get the originals going again, because we make our bread and butter playing, as people have been joking on the comments, playing stuff like Wagon Wheel in bars, but we really, we're frustrated artists at heart. We have all this original music, so it's nice to be able to play it in front of people, and this gave us an opportunity to do that, so great.
All right, we do see your questions and comments.
Bill,
I'm gonna
that's
read.
amazing, by the way.
I'm gonna read some. If you guys want to ask questions, Bill wants to know, how many Billies did you have to kill to get so freaking talented? Seriously though, what brought you guys together, and how did you come up with the name?
Okay, I have to take this one because I'm the only person who's been in it since the beginning. Me and a fella called Micah Scott, who's a local musician, fantastic musician, and also a guy called Keith Ahern, who is now sadly departed. We started the band in about 2010, and it was all pretty much just Irish music, and Micah wanted to call it King Billy, because it kind of had this sort of Celtic, kind of Scottish sort of feel. He has some Scottish.
He's a king.
He has some Scottish ancestry and stuff. And then me and Keith almost like in unison went, what about KillBillies? And then that was that. So we ended up with the name. So simple as that, really.
Very cool. So you've guys been playing for a while individually as musicians. How long have you been playing, Ben? Just guess.
My whole life, I have a family of musicians, and my mum was sitting me on her knee and playing piano when I was a little kid. So there's not really a point I could say I started. I think I've just always been doing it.
Is there something you wish maybe you learned, or any regrets when you were younger, just growing up as a musician, that you, looking back, you're like, oh, if I only did this or that? Or
I really wish I put some more time. Yeah.
The accordion.
Yeah. I really wish I put some more time into the violin when I was younger, because that'd be really useful, here. But that's really it. The only thing I regret is that I didn't put more time into it, and I didn't look after my voice.
Yeah.
Singers.
Yeah.
Singers, if you plan on singing for the rest of your life, then look after your voice.
all right, back to the chat. Kim says your original music is amazing. Mike wants to know, any merch available? Shirts, stickers?
Yes, we definitely have shirts, stickers. We have hats on the way. We have CDs, and I'm missing something. Coasters. We even have coasters.
All right, Marilia says you guys were awesome. When
Thank
it
you.
comes to the music, Ben, you do a lot of the writing. Is there anything you never write about, like something you just stay clear of, or are you just open to writing about anything as it comes?
Well, I guess the way to answer that question is, what do I write about? And what I write about is personal experience. It's all I can really, personal politics and personal experience. I have occasionally written a song that didn't happen to me, but they're never very good, I find. if I'm
Why
just-
are they not very good?
Well, they just kind of don't sound well, maybe it's just I don't think they're good. I just feel like they don't seem authentic.
Missing the heart.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So all of these songs that I play today are very personal to me.
Okay, speaking of personal, I heard some great ones that you wrote about your wife. I love those. Have you ever wrote a song about somebody that wasn't a girl? Maybe a friend, a family member, somebody you were angry with?
Yeah, Hector was just talking about a song called Josh Song that I wrote about my brother, and I've written songs about all sorts of people. Let me have a look on this list here. We got yeah. Well, it's mainly. You know what? I'm quite a egocentric person, so they're usually about me. But but I've got some songs about yeah. You know, my mostly family members. My brother, my sister, and you know, I wrote one about my dad. For some reason, I write the people I love most, I guess.
Okay. Do you guys have beanies? Back to the chat. We have hats. How about beanies? It's on the list. It's on the list.
Not yet. We could get beanies, I suppose.
Okay. Danielle wants to know who is involved in the songwriting process.
So this band has been around for a little while. So we had a lot of songs that Micah wrote that we don't do anymore. So we kept the songs that I wrote, and these guys have been learning those, and we ended up kind of changing them a little bit to work for us. And so these guys have they've had a lot of input in terms of the way they sound now. The structure is basically the same as they were, but they've had a lot of input in the way they sound. Here, I'm going to pass you off.
The quick way to say it is that we all are really involved in writing, honestly. Especially the newer stuff that we've all been writing together. Someone comes with an idea, and we all kind of put it together, and we all kind of just pick our parts and see what everybody thinks sounds good. And when it all sounds good, we all kind of agree on it. And yeah, and then we've kind of taken the original songs that he's already done and kind of put our own spin on them our own way, and kind of just figured out our own style to do them.
Very cool. Oh, back to the chat. If you guys are watching and enjoyed the show and you did not tip, shame on you. Seriously.
Shame.
There is a link in the description. KillBillies just gave you an amazing show. Put some money, show some love back. Drums and Rums wants Hector to have a kick
We're going to
drum.
get him like a hi-hat
Yeah,
of
we were
sorts.
actually talking about a hi-hat
Yeah.
or
like a tambourine.
like a foot tambourine or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
both. So even if he could just do a little bit of something. We've been thinking about it. We've been tossing it around.
On my waist and no.
Yeah, a little bit of waist shaker.
Where is your favorite place to play in North Palm? In this area, Palm Beach Gardens, North Palm. Do you guys have a favorite? One of the
In
questions.
North Palm, I would say Patty Mac's.
Patty
we
Mac's?
have a ton of fun there. We do the St. Patty's Day there, and it's amazing. We bring an extra violinist. We'll bring a mandolin sometimes, go insane, and just have a blast with playing all kinds of these jigs and reels that are a blast. And the crowd is always crazy and fun and good time.
Very cool. Ben, tell me about Promise Dreams, your new song. We got to hear it today. Very cool.
Okay, yeah. So
Tell me about it.
We just released it. I wrote it. If you go on YouTube and type Promise Dream KillBillies in, you'll see two versions. There's one where I'm just playing on an acoustic guitar, because I kind of wrote it when everything was a bit more locked down, and everyone was kind of, you know, fighting with each other, and there was a lot of negativity out there. I wanted to write something that was positive. It's not 100% positive, but you know, it's talking about mine and Christy's move to the US, and the things really that we like about it, honestly, because I'm so sick of hearing, the stuff that people don't like all the time, and all of the negativity that's flying around out there. So, you know, it's just a bit of a more positive spin on the wonderful USA where we all live.
Very nice, Ben. We're going to interrupt this for the Lovin' Cuban. How do we tip? Well, just put money in that link that is in the description on this YouTube video. Tip them well. Tip them twice as much as you think you should. All right. Do you guys have any songs that we haven't heard yet? Are you working on something that we didn't get a little sneak peek of?
We've been working on a couple things. We've been working on an instrumental, like our own kind of reel, and we've been working on, what was that other one? There's another. What are we gonna do with those weed? We've been working on.
What was
So
it?
there's this hilarious song that we're writing. I met a guy who found a square grouper floating in the ocean, and
Oh, dear.
and he was telling me about it. And when he was telling me about it, he said, and I was just like, oh, what are we going to do with all this weed? And so I thought, oh, that'd be a funny name for a chorus. So we're going to do a song where the chorus goes, what are we going to do with all this weed? Like that. So that's coming. That's just kind of a joke song.
Coming next live stream, by the way. Jessica says you need another player, a higher pitch to bring drama in the background.
I feel that, and I think that I play the mandolin, and so we're going to do some stuff where we switch instruments around. The problem with having a lot of players in this economic climate is you got to pay them, Jessica. That's the problem. So,
Well, the other thing is James is actually a bass player by nature. I mean, he actually has only been playing the banjo for what, James? A little over a year now.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Yeah, and I play regularly. I play electric bass, so stand up is like 2 months, 3 months I'm in, or something like that. So stand up is not what I. So and I play some guitar, and Ben obviously plays like 600 instruments. So between the three of us, the idea is eventually we're going to switch around and do some stuff where, maybe Ben's going to get off the guitar, I'll maybe pick up the guitar, James will then switch over to bass, stuff like that, and that'll keep it interesting.
It really let us get to showcase all of our talents on the instruments that we're mad comfortable on.
Okay, so where can people catch your next show then? Because I think of a lot.
Tomorrow?
You got a list, Ben?
my phone's dead. Is your phone on?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. No, KillBillies is very well known and loved locally, and just a lot of good guys, and you play everywhere.
So tomorrow we're playing from 7 to 10 at Conky Joe's in Jensen Beach, and then on Sunday we're playing from 1 to 4 in Stewart at Rockin' Riverwalk is the name of the thing, and instead of it being in the amphitheater in downtown Stewart, it's right next to it in the bar that's right next to that. So that's what we're doing this weekend. And then if you go on our Facebook, which is KillBillies FL, then you can see all of our gigs. And the best place really to keep in to see what's happening with us is the Facebook. We have a website too. We have all that stuff, but the Facebook's a little bit more alive. So yeah, Conky Joe's tomorrow in Jensen Beach is 7 to 10, and then we're up in Stewart at from 1 to 4 p.m. On Sunday, Rockin' Riverwalk.
Rockin' Riverwalk. You see that, guys? Well, thank you for coming. Absolutely amazing show. It's very cool to have the sax and the feet drums, as we were calling them in the chat. If you guys want to come do a live stream, go to livemusiccommunity.com. It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience. Very different than any other live stream out there. You've seen it before, so check that out. And are you guys going to come back?
Definitely. For sure.
All right. We'll see you guys next Friday at 7.